The next thing I want to address is Cory Booker. Now, I want to know why he felt the need to come see me at Wolf's. And before people get all spastic and try to say I'm a liar, please keep in mind that Levita and Roger Brookins were husband and wife. And somehow, Cory Booker's half brother, Victor Booker, is all up in the situation. And it shows because Roger Brookins' obituary has Victor Booker's name in it. So, for those of you who thought that I was lying, they are actually from the area. In fact, Cory Booker's mother is from Chicago. And there's a question as to a house that one of their family members had, where these guys were doing people the same way as I had been done. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but there's a pattern of disabled people's houses being taken from them. They go to court and there's false accusations, and then the houses are taken after the person who leaves it to them dies. This is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. Most of these people whose homes are taken that are disabled, who are involved in probate court, most of them have earned or have contributed in one way or another to the homes that have been left to them. And it doesn't make any sense as to why these people's homes would be wrongfully taken. I've got one case where the man, he's one of my cousins. His mother had died and he was supposed to get his mother's house. And her husband wound up with it instead. That's not supposed to happen when he's a disabled child. I have another case involving Rainbow Farms where the two men were shot by the law enforcement, and then the property that this incident occurred on was seized by the local authorities, and the disabled adult never even got an opportunity to have any say over the situation. That situation is stealing. When you take people's homes that were left to disabled adults, it's stealing. I had multiple properties and a very large amount of money that was wrongfully seized from me. They didn't have any cause to take my stuff. Even if I had been a drug addict, it does not condone the amount of property that these guys wrongfully took from me. It mounts in the thousands, possibly the millions of dollars. My point here is this. These guys are they've got a system that they use in order to go after people's property of those who are disabled and left large sums of either property or money by their loved ones. The fact that it's a pattern that the Cass County and the state of Michigan keep going after these people's property, their inheritance, is immoral and inhumane. Inheritance, according to the probate laws, is untouchable when it comes to dealing with fines and fees and other types of situations. They had no right to take my property. I didn't do anything to give them cause. I've never been accused of anything, not even legally, for these people to be allowed to do such a thing to me. So it doesn't make sense as to how Cass County courts keeps ending up with all of these disabled people's property. I even personally watched them strip the Lowe Foundation and sell off large portions of property from that were supposed to remain. They were supposed to remain in a trust. There's a huge problem with this going on in Cass County and probably across the country that needs to be fixed. Why do we have laws to protect disabled when these guys aren't even following them? When are you going to enforce the law and stop discriminating against the disabled people? I'd really like to know, because there's a whole network of us out here who are ready to stand up and say something. With God's love, God bless America. Have a blessed day, and back the blue.